So today we're going to be going over isotopes, and basically what an isotope is, it's a certain kind of atom that has the same number of protons but a different number of neutrons. Okay, and because it has the same number of protons, that makes it where the identity of the atom doesn't change. The atom will stay the same, it's just going to be either heavier or lighter based on the number of neutrons. Now there's two ways that we write isotopes primarily: nuclear notation and hyphen notation. Okay, for nuclear notation, it basically looks like this, this model I have right here. X is the element symbol, so you would fill that in with whatever the symbol is on the periodic table. The mass number goes in the upper left over here with the symbol A, and the atomic number goes over here, and its symbol is Z. You're going to fill these in with whatever the mass number is and whatever the atomic number is. And then here again goes the symbol. I have some examples here of hydrogen, and these are different isotopes of hydrogen. This first one has a mass number of 1 and an atomic number of 1. Okay? So this means that it has one proton, and it also has only one proton and no other neutrons because the mass number is 1. Here, now the mass number increases to 2. It still has one proton because the atomic number is still 1. It just added an extra neutron. If you remember, electrons are not counted in the mass number because, for all intents and purposes, we're not even going to count them as having mass. So this would mean that there's one proton, and since the mass number is 2, that means that there's one proton, and the other number, because it's 2, would be the neutron. So one proton and one neutron based on this. So an easy way to look at it is if you just subtract this number from this number, you'll get the number of neutrons. So 2 minus 1, that's 1 neutron, and then this number tells you the protons. For this one, you have 3 for the mass number, and still, if you notice, the atomic number is 1. Okay? Now this means that I added another neutron, so now I have 2 neutrons and 1 proton, and that's how I would get my mass number of 3. And again, every single one of these is the same atomic number, because if I change this atomic number to a 2, now I change the identity of that atom. Now it's going to be a different type of atom. In this case, because it's the atomic number of 2, it would now be helium. So you would actually have to change the symbol of it as well. Okay? Hyphen notation is as follows. You take that same element symbol, and you put a little hyphen in, and then you put A, which is the mass number from before. Or you can actually write down the full name of the element, hyphen, and then the A, which again is the mass number. So I have some examples here. Hydrogen 1, this is how you pronounce it, would be hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2, hydrogen 3, or H1, H2, H3. Writing it down as its full name would be hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2, hydrogen 3, as follows. Now, hyphen notation does not actually tell you the atomic number, but you can still get that from the periodic table. If the element is hydrogen, or the isotope's hydrogen, then you know that it has to have 1 for the atomic number, just based on the periodic table. Because again, if you change it to something else, like I did here, you'll get a different element. So if you have any questions on any of that, let me know.